Hey everybody, this is Kyle Wheeler here at Randy's Elite Fitness, doing some shoulders today, about 3 weeks out from the Sunshine Classic. Gonna do some presses and finish up with some rear delts, some supersets. Let's see where it goes. Thanks. With my coach Dave Melnicoff from Team Fit and Psyched. We just got done some shoulder workout, did a few straight sets, a lot of supersets. It's the way we train, usually high intensity superset, giant sets, mix it up. You know, we're 3 weeks out, so just trying to get the detail in right now. And this is Dave.
Kyle, how do you feel 3 weeks out from the show now?
Feel pretty good. You know, every week I'm changing, making some significant changes. You know, details coming in now. The skin's getting tighter. You know, on low carbs, still getting a good pump. So I'm feeling pretty good about everything. You know.
We worked together a couple years ago for the West Palm. How do you feel this time compared to the last time, physique-wise? Where do you think you're at? How you've improved?
I've definitely improved a lot. I mean, you guys got me in the right direction. The first show you had me, you only had about, I would say, 8 weeks we had originally, and you got me in great shape at that time. And then you had a full year with me to actually take some time off in the off season, concentrate on my weaknesses, and I feel like I've improved my weaknesses a hell of a lot. And you know, a lot of vast improvements, but all thickness details coming in. And I'm just getting tighter and more conditioned, and the way you train me is, you know, it's going great. Cardio is a little harder than last time, that's for sure, but, you know, it's paying off. So I feel really comfortable and feel really confident right now with the way things are running.
Good. You speak of the cardio. Why don't you tell everyone what you're doing cardio-wise?
Right now it's about an hour and 15 minutes every morning. Get up about 5 a.m. Before work, go to my gym, and just hit up the cardio Stairmaster for about an hour and 15 minutes. Just hit that around 4 or 5 on the Stairmasters, you know, tighten my glutes, tighten my hamstrings. It's definitely bringing up my legs quite a bit. It's exhausting, but you know, it's hard work, so it pays off. You know, it's starting to get a little leaner every day now, so it's definitely paying off for sure.
At this point, 3 weeks out, each day we're noticing changes.
Exactly.
Changes in you. You know, your physique over the last couple of weeks has changed a lot. And, you know, let alone from the beginning of your diet. Now, you started your diet. How much did you weigh?
I was actually 225, 230, give or take a few pounds when I started out. Now I'm about, 205, 206. I'm right on the verge of 206, and, you know, getting tighter and tighter, staying full. I didn't lose too much muscle size, you know, a little bit of water weight here and there, but I'm still keeping my fullness, my size, my strength still there, so pretty happy with the progress that I've made, and, you know, you put me in the right path, and that's all it takes right there, so.
Yeah, we're right there, bring you in, top of the light heavyweight class.
Sure, light heavyweight.
Should be really good.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
You're training, you mentioned a lot of supersets we do, giant sets. Tell everyone a little bit about that, you know, how it's worked for you, the intensity level, especially while you're dieting.
For sure. The pre-exhausting movements are really great. You know, for the longest time I was doing more of, you know, heavy strength movements, you know, regular compound movements, but when I met you, you actually got me pre-exhausting a lot of things. You know, for example, you know, do flies first before chest press, doing laterals before shoulder press, and it just brings that detail in, brings that thickness, the separation, the cuts you need when you're getting ready for a show. And, you know, it's made a lot of improvements that way. And, you know, I got that ready and implemented it from you, so it's definitely paid off. And you can just see from last year when I did my first show here to now, big differences.
Oh yeah, so it's night and day.
Night and day, yeah. Sure.
Tell everyone you've been training for how many years now?
I'd say around. I got pretty hard into bodybuilding after college, and I was playing soccer in college, so I couldn't gain too much size at the time. But probably around 8 years or so, really hard. And you know, I've come a long way. I did my first show back in '07. It was a natural show in Vermont. It was a smaller show, but I came in first in middleweight. Actually, I was 176 at that time. My next show I did was novice. Overall, I won in Plattsburgh, New York. I was about 183 pounds that show. And the show I actually worked with you with the West Palm. I came in second to light heavy in a light heavyweight class. It was around 196 and a quarter or so. And this show hopefully to be in the top end of 198.
And you placed second in that show. The guy that beat you went on to do some really good things.
Yeah, he ended up winning Southern States Masters overall. He came in, I think, the second Masters Nationals as well, too. So he's an eventual champ.
Yeah.
So you know,
no shame in that.
No, I didn't feel too bad getting beat by somebody who was so good and on top of their game. So
absolutely. What got you started in bodybuilding? What inspired you?
You know, back when I was, you know, probably around 8 or 9 years old, I had 2 older brothers, And you know, they're always much bigger than I was. Obviously, older, they're bigger. And my dad actually bought a weight set in our downstairs basement, put the weight set up, and I see my brothers working out every day. And it was funny. It started the progression they made, the changes they made in their body. I was just like, man, I always admired that, and I wanted to actually try that out and see what happens. So I started working out with them around 13, 14, just to get the basics in, and came a long way. And I stuck with it ever since, you know, I played soccer. I was always competitive, so this brings my competitive nature back into it too. So that's the main thing. Very competitive, and I want to just get better and better no matter what.
Yeah, it's fun working with Kyle because of that competitive nature. Someone that's willing to do the work, doesn't question why. Asks a lot of questions, but doesn't question why.
That's right.
Focused, determined, and it's been a lot of fun.
It's great working with you too. You know, it's good to have a team and a coach that can actually direct you and put you in the right direction. Just all I gotta do is listen to you. I don't have to ask too many questions. I know exactly what you're doing is working, so all I gotta do is listen to this guy.
You don't have to like me, do you?
I didn't say that. All we gotta do is just, you know, get the game plan. You map it out for me. I just go with emotions.
It's coming along real nice.
It's great. Yeah.
Looking good. Your family, your support system, your girlfriend Carrie.
Yes,
tell us a little bit about, you know, how important that is.
Yeah, it's extremely important. I mean, if you know, it's good to have a significant other that can actually respect what you do and take care of you. Basically, you know, she's there through night and day. You know, dealing with my moodiness. I mean, I'm low carbs now, so it takes a toll on your body, your mind, and it's good to have somebody there that can actually support you along with everything else. You know, handling my food, helping me out with everyday tasks. You know, come home and she takes care of everything for me, and she's a real big help. And then having a team to support me, Fit and Psyched, has been great. You know, the support from everybody, all the athletes, all the people that come to just show us their support for Team Fit and Psyched. And then again, my family has been a huge impact on me. And they're all going to be there for the show. It's actually the first time in about 7 years my whole family's got together.
They're flying in.
So, yeah,
right.
My brother lives in Brooklyn. He's going to be flying in. My other brother lives in Houston. His wife's going to be down here as well. And then both my parents who live in Vermont are going to be down here as well too. So they got their plane tickets ready to go. So I'm really excited to put on a good show for them, and I can't wait.
Yeah, it's you know, a lot of people say it's an individual sport, but
right.
with the family supporting it and the fact that they're flying in, it's not really an individual sport. There's much more to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to have that support from your family, because you know you work hard, and then actually they motivate me too to get to the tip top of my shape.
Sure,
you know, that's one of the main things is I want them to come down and see the hard work I put in and have it pay off and show, you know, in the long run what my work did, how it shows, how it pays off. So it's going to be great to have them see me the first show together for once. So
when
it's going to be a good feeling.
In the morning, you gotta get up and go do cardio.
You know, in the back of my mind, I know they're flying down just to see me perform, so it keeps me going. It's a main thing.
Yep. Why don't you tell everybody some of the stuff that you have done BPI?
Yeah, actually, I did a few ads for BPI. You know, I did a few other product lines. I worked through an ad for 1MR, which is a pre-workout, which I take rigorously, and it's great. It's great pre-workout. I've actually done another ad for Roxyline, which is also from BPI. And you know, I like doing the advertisements. I like getting my pictures taken. You know, go ahead and just promote the company as much as I possibly can. You know, I feel like the supplement industry is a great industry to be in, and I love being a part of it. I'm always researching everything about the industry, so it's great to have new products and trying out new things.
At this time, though, you don't have a sponsorship?
No, not as of right now. I mean, I'd love to get a sponsor. You know, whatever it takes, I'll definitely do. I'll put my work in and see what I can get out of it. That's why, you know, I go to the grind every day just to see what I can actually put my efforts towards. You know, see what it brings me.
Knowing you, any company, knowing you personally, any company that would hire you or sponsor you in that regard would get a fine representative of the sport.
Appreciate that.
Not just physically, but the way he carries himself. He's a good ambassador of the sport of bodybuilding.
I appreciate that. You know, I try my hardest too.
Absolutely.
So whatever it takes, you know, I'm put the work in, like I said. So hardworking individual, and hopefully it pays off.
People you want to thank? You know,
yeah, first and foremost, I want to thank my coach Dave for being there from day one. You know, I wouldn't be here without you. I wouldn't be in this condition without you. And your wife Amy, you know, it's just been a great help. You guys together have molded a great team, great atmosphere. You come here every Sunday and train our asses off. You know, you get the most out of it. So you get the most out of everybody here. You know, we have a great support group. I also want to thank my family, as always. Without them, obviously, I wouldn't be here. And I want to thank them for my genetics as well. I wouldn't get those people without them. So I want to thank them for that. I want to thank my brothers, my sister. You know, I haven't talked to them in a long time, and it's good. Can't wait to actually see them. And obviously, last but not least, my girlfriend Carrie, who's been there since day one as well. And I give her a lot of props for putting up with my attitude and my moods. So you know, hopefully this will be a great show for me and a good representation of what's to come in the future, and just move forward from here.